New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Sunday, November. Whatever is the day today is. It's not Thursday, I know that. Okay, so today is Sunday, November 16th, I think. Sorry about that. Welcome. It is truly a delight and an honor to be here, even when I have a goofy start like this. Folks, I am a practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network. My name is Muro, and I am indeed delighted to be here, even if my brain is only slightly here. So, if there is anything that you would like prayer for, please know that without a doubt, you can always request prayer from us at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And we would be delighted to hold your intention. You know, we have a worldwide family of ministers and practitioners. So, if I can fix this here. So today is Sunday, and Sunday for me is a day where I get a lot of things done, or I get distracted quite a bit, one or the other. So this reading felt particularly important to me today. It is from the Daily Word for November 2025. It says, "Today I will go within and gently inquire, how is fear stopping me from living the life of my dreams?" You know, I do this without judgment or self-recrimination. Rather, I regard myself with tenderness and compassion as I seek to welcome a fuller experience of life. What ways am I fearful? What ways in which I look at the future and without knowing what truly will come, I create a story, and that story is not always the best. In fact, the story that I often create is one that is limited. Because what if this happens? Or what if this doesn't happen? Or I'm only going to succeed if, or I'll fail unless. Those are all ways in which I stop myself. And then there are the fears of the things that are real, the things that are actually present. Well, if I simply give in to those fears and I consider myself to be victimized by them, I have once again limited myself. So I can instead take precautions. I can instead do whatever I can to mitigate those fears. all of my life is about choice. And so let's take this into prayer. Consider what it is that is holding you back. Consider what it is that you want to be able to bring forward. And to recognize that to live courageously is not to live without fear. It's to live well despite fear. So I'll invite you to close your eyes and soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Just allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. And I hold myself in the arms of the One, in the love of the One, in the wisdom of the One, in the strength of the One. I recognize that I am held and loved and protected at all times by the One. But it is not a protection that encloses me. It is a protection that opens me. The understanding, the firm belief that what God, Allah, Gaia, the universe, whatever term I use, what that incredible force of life wants from me is to live freely, is to live fully, which is why I was given free will. That is true for each and every one of us. It is so easy to abdicate that power, to give up that incredible opportunity to even not see choice where it does exist. And that is what fear can do. It can cloud things over. It can make so much noise that it's difficult to hear the truth. And so I dial down that sound. I clear away the cobwebs of uncertainty. I open my vision as I open my heart and my soul and my spirit to the light of the One, allowing it to illuminate, allowing it to dispel the darkness, allowing it to open and clarify my path. And recognize that whatever step I take, I am taking a step that is either going to move me forward or is going to teach me something that will then enable me to move forward, provided I am willing to take the step, willing to understand, and willing to work with what I have learned. All of this requires, at times for me, a great deal of courage. It requires a great deal of faith. It requires me to remember the truth of who and whose I am. Remember the truth of how I am a co-creator in my life experience. I am not simply a pawn being moved around. I am not a puppet on strings. I am not an actor in someone else's play. I have not been given a script and must never sway from that script. No, that's not what I mean when I think of God's plan. God's plan for me is to live fully, to live in a fulfilled and fulfilling way. And so this is how I find my courage. This is how I find my certainty This is how I find my fortitude, by going within, recognizing the truth of the power that exists all around me and within me. Recognizing that as I open to all of that, I am energized. I can literally feel the difference in my body. I can feel the difference in my spirit. I know, without a doubt, that there will be things in my life that are extremely challenging. I have seen it many times already. But I also know that there has never been a time in my life when loving spirit was not available to me. And so each and every time that I open to that spirit, each and every time that I open to that love, to that compassion, to that wisdom, I am fortified and I can move forward, or I can stay exactly where I am so that I can experience what needs to be experienced in this moment. But I do whatever it is I need to do in faith, in confidence, and in the certainty that I am not alone, that I am not being left to my own devices, that I always have the divine love and grace within me. And so it is in that confidence and in thanksgiving, and yes, even in joy, that I can release this word to the law, because I know that the law always says yes. Because this is the truth of who and whose I am. And so I can let God, I can let go. And so it is. I regard myself with tenderness and compassion as I seek to welcome a fuller expression of life. Absolutely. All right, folks. So I'm hoping that you can forgive all the silliness that started this. I don't know what happened with my feed, but I do know, without a doubt, that as I was able to center and ground myself with the One, that I was able to hear and feel the truth. So, one more truth to share with you, and that is that you are loved and you are love. I'll see you tomorrow, which I believe is Monday. Have a magnificent day. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.